segment is sponsored by Virginia Family Dentistry.
Our friends with Virginia Family Dentistry are reopening for business, ready to see patients, and they're considering both the safety and health of their patients and their team. We're joined today by Dr. Neil Turnage, and he's got some insights on what this looks like to be reopening. I know you're ready for this to happen, Doctor.
We definitely are, and we're glad. Thank you for having us today. We're doing lots of things to make both our staff and our patients feel comfortable coming in. Starting off with social distancing. You're going to see a different waiting room where there's not 30 chairs, there may be 8 chairs. And we try not to get anybody wait in the waiting room. So we're spreading out our appointment times. We've changed our hours at some of our offices to be from 7 in the morning to 7 in the evening. And then also some Saturday office hours, 8 to 5 on some of the offices as well. One of the main things we're doing to keep social distancing working is having about half of our staff here at a time. One half of our staff will work Monday, Wednesday, Friday. The other half will work Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. And with longer times, we're still able to see lots of patients, both for hygiene and for other dental needs in that time period, but keeping the social distancing as a main factor.
Dr. Turnage, so many folks were waiting. Certainly you were offering emergency service up until the practice reopened. So many folks were waiting and they're thinking now, well, it is okay to come in and get a cleaning, right? As reopening for business, that's what that means.
Definitely. We're doing more precautions for patients. We're asking them to wear their own mask as they come in. We're screening them at the door for their temperature and some COVID type questions about whether they've had a cough or trouble breathing, been traveling, anything like that, to sort of test them at the door before we even let them in. And then we're seeing patients and taking care of things mainly in the operatory so that when they're done, they basically don't have to stop it for a second at the front desk, either to schedule or make a payment or something like that. Making things as streamlined as we can and keeping everybody's health as a priority.
You mentioned that there were already certain protocols in place for staff, but the staff, stepping it up even more so. Are there things that patients should expect to do, in addition to maybe fewer people being seen during the day in a waiting room that looks different? Are there things that patients should do to be ready to come into the practice?
Well, I think the main thing is they need to be ready. We may look a little different because we're going to have some head coverings on. We're going to have some face masks that we keep on instead of taking off. We've made at our office a few little name tags that have our picture on it so you can remember what we look like, even though when you walk in, we may look like this and have our mask and our shields on. We're still the same friendly people that we always were, but we've got a little bit more protection for us in the environment. We're leaving more time between patients so that the office can be cleaned and maintained like it should be. And during this time where we're not sure exactly how the virus travels.
It's really interesting. I think that's a great idea, Dr. Turnage. Many of us should be wearing those sort of name badges so that you can see the smiling face, because patients are encouraged too to wear masks as they come in to the practice too.
Yeah. And you'll notice our hygienists won't be doing their aerosol creating things with their ultrasonics or their Profi jets. At this point, they'll be hand scaling and polishing just to keep the aerosols down as a prevention to help our patients and our staff.
Well, it's great to know that the Virginia Family Dentistry practices are reopening. The team's ready to see everybody come in. Thank you for all you do.
Thank you. Appreciate you having us.
We appreciate it. We're going to share some more information so you can learn more about Virginia Family Dentistry and the family of practices.
Virginia Family Dentistry is located at 12040 West Broad Street in Henrico. Please give them a call, 804-364-7010, or visit them online at vadentist.com. And please stay tuned because Virginia This Morning will be right back.